What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Undertale. Now, in the last video, we took care of Undyne the Undying, and in this video, we're just gonna go through Hotland a bit. I'm probably gonna cut out most of Hotland because I've also switched to keyboard, because I'm gonna need it for this the next stuff, so might as well. But yeah, we took care of Undyne, and as you can see, 40 left. And also Hotland remains mostly stagnant in terms of stuff. It's a force field, like, except for the fact that there are force fields here, but you know, other than that, it's pretty much the same, so there's really not much new in Hotland besides, well, this. So after this, I might end up cutting out the rest of Hotland. Oh, there you are. You ugly little creature. You've made quite a name for yourself. Such infamy! I'm impressed. Oh, yes. If you're looking for Alphys, she's not here. While you were busy doing your thing, she was running around evacuating people to safety. Now they are in a place you'll never get to them. Deciding not to fight you. My, she really is the only smart one, isn't she? Oh, how sassy. You're just itching to get your hands on me, aren't you? Well, T-O-O-B-A-D. This world needs stars more than it needs corpses. Toodles! But yeah, we can't go into the tree lab. And it's mostly the same except for this thing that I'm gonna get up here. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut all this out. All the puzzles are solved and all that. Oh, here's the difference part. You're here, so that means Undyne, she's like, Undyne, we'll avenge you! Number one, you... These guys are easy. Yep. And I guess I'll cut until the next new part. Oh yeah, Mettaton's not here, so I'll cut to the next part that's new. Here's the next new thing. Did you hear what she said? They said a human wearing a striped shirt would come through. I heard that they hate spiders. I heard that they love to stomp on them. I heard that they like to tear their legs off. I heard that they have some awful taste. What a shame. A human comes through and they aren't even fit to be eaten. Oh well, rotten ingredients can always be discarded. Rest in peace, Spider Bay, as my friends at school call her. Anyway, here's some last new things. So I just went to Bratty and Caddy's shop, and I picked up the empty gun, and I picked up the cowboy hat, and alright, use the box. Yep, and I'm gonna store my burnt pan and old tutu. And I'm gonna grab some stuff from Burger Pants real quick. Why do I always get the freaks? Steak in the shape of Mettaton's face, legendary heroes. I'm gonna need those. But yeah, the core. This time, the elevator's working. I'm gonna save right here. And we're gonna do this. My, so you finally arrived. Also, the enemy counter apply for Hotland also applies to the core. That's why they were 30. So you finally arrived. After our first meeting, I realized something ghastly. You're not just a threat to monsters, but humanity as well. Oh my, that's an issue. You see, I can't be a star without an audience. And besides, there are some people I want to protect. Eager as always, eh? But don't touch that dial, there's something you haven't accounted for. As any true fan would know, I was first created as a human eradication robot. It was only after becoming a star that I was given a more photogenic body. However, those original functions have never been fully removed. Come any closer and I'll be forced to show you my true form. And then I was suddenly reminded of a video. Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Fine then. Ready? It's showtime! And it's a one-shot kill. Yeah. Guess you don't want to join my fan club? And we didn't mess it up because if we messed it up, he would say, "Guess you're not as evil as you thought," and he'd blow up anyway. But yeah, we got that right. So he said, "Guess you don't want to join my fan club." And then now we're moving on. Now this episode has been pretty short because a lot of the stuff has been either mundane or the same. So yeah, I should have time to do this. Time and space on my hard drive. But yeah, that elevator is still out of commission. My cat is being weird in the background. So this is, instead of playing New Home, or Undertale rather, instead it's playing Surprised, which is when Asgore, like, you know, back when Asgore saw us and is like, oh, I guess it'd be not appropriate to ask for tea. And, you know, all that. He leaves them in the kitchen in the hallway. I should get some water. Howdy, Chara! You finally made it home. Remember when we used to play here? Hehehe. Boy, today's gonna be just as fun. Took the key and put it on your phone's keychain. It's me, Chara.
remember when I first woke up here, in the garden. I was so scared. I couldn't feel my arms or legs. My entire body had turned into a flower. Mom! Dad! Somebody help me! I called out. But nobody came.
Oh yeah, also, there's a heart-shaped locket inside the box. Will you take it? Take it. Yep. Yeah, oh, right, I'm carrying too much. Whoops, I forgot about that. I'll drop the ballet shoes. Why not? Great grammar game. The ballet shoes was thrown away. And I guess I'll throw away an legendary hero. Take it. You got the locket, and because knife inside the box. Will you take it? You got the real knife. When we equip the locket, by the way, locket, armor defense 99. You can feel it beating. But yeah, locket right where it belongs. Real knife. Real knife, weapon attack 99. Here we are. Equip the real knife. About time.
Eventually, the king found me, crying in the garden. I explained what had happened to him. Then he held me, Chara. He held me with tears in his eyes, saying, "There, there, everything is going to be all right." He was so emotional, but for some reason, I didn't feel anything at all.
Took the key and put it on your phone's keychain. I unlocked the chain.
I soon realized I didn't feel anything about anyone. My compassion had disappeared. And believe me, it's not like I wasn't trying. I wasted weeks with that stupid king, vainly hoping I would feel something. But it became too much for me. I ran away from home. Eventually, I reached the ruins. Inside I found her, Chara. I thought of all the people she could make me feel whole again. She failed. I realized those two were useless. I became despondent. I just wanted to love someone. I wanted to care about someone. Chara, you might not believe this, but I decided it wasn't worth living anymore. Not in a world without love. Not in a world without you. So, I decided to follow in your footsteps. I would erase myself from existence. And you know what? I succeeded. But as I left this mortal coil, I started to feel apprehensive. If you don't have a soul, what happens when you... Something primal started to burn inside me. No, I thought, I don't want to die. Then I woke up, like it was all just a bad dream. I was back at the garden, back at my save point. Interested, I decided to experiment. Again and again, I brought myself to the edge of death. At any point, I could have let this world continue on without me. But as long as I was determined to live, I could go back. Amazing, isn't it, Chara? I was amazed, too.
Because Alphys injected him with determination.
At first, I used my powers for good. I became friends with everyone. I solved all their problems flawlessly. Their companionship was amusing. For a while. As time repeated, people proved themselves predictable. What would this person say if I gave them this? What would they do if I said this to them? Once you know the answer, that's it. That's all they are. It all started because I was curious. Curious what would happen if I killed them. I don't like this, I told myself. I'm just doing this because I have to know what happens. What an excuse! You of all people must know how liberating it is to act this way. At least we're better than those sickos that stand around and watch it happen. Those pathetic people that want to see it, but are too weak to do it themselves. I think he's talking about you, audience. I bet someone like that is watching right now, aren't they?
I don't know, I'm pretty sure about 15 are.
Nowadays, even that's grown tiring. You understand, Chara. I've done everything this world has to offer. I've read every book, I've burned every book. I've won every game, I've lost every game. I've appeased everyone, I've killed everyone. Sets of numbers, lines of dialogue, I've seen them all. But you're different. I never could predict you, Chara. When I saw you in the ruins, I didn't recognize you. I thought I could frighten you, then steal your soul. I failed. And when I tried to load my save file, it didn't work. Chara, your determination. Somehow, it's even greater than mine. I just have one question for you, Chara. How did you get back to the ruins from here? Wait, I know. She must have taken you when she left, and decided to give you a proper burial rather than hanging out in the basement forever. But why then? What made you wake up? Did you hear me calling you? It doesn't matter now. I'm so tired of this, Chara. I'm tired of all these people. I'm tired of all these places. I'm tired of being a flower. Chara, there's just one thing left I want to do. Let's finish what we started. Let's free everyone. Then, let's see what happened. Let's let them see what humanity is really like. That despite it all, this world is still kill or be killed. Then, well, I had been entertaining a few ways to use that power. But seeing you here changed my mind. Chara, I think if you're around, just living in the surface world doesn't seem so bad. We don't even need to leave to get them this time. The king has 6 of them locked away. I've tried hundreds of ways to get him to show them to me, but he just won't. Chara, I know he'll do it for you. Why am I telling you all this? Chara, I said it before. Even after this time, you're still the only one that understands me. You won't give me any worthless pity. Creatures like us, we wouldn't hesitate to kill each other if we got in each other's way. So that's why... What's this feeling? Why am I shaking? Hey, Chara, no hard feelings about back then, right? Hey, what are you doing? Back off! I've changed my mind about all this. This isn't a good idea anymore. You should go back, Chara. This place is fine the way it is. Stop making that creepy face. This isn't funny. You've got a sick sense of humor.
And here we are. I know I'm not going to do this first try, but I'm going to make my best attempt to. Let's store the cowboy hat and empty gun. Get the cinnamon... Oh, not the cinnamon bun. The butterscotch pie. And... I guess the cinnamon bun. And here we are. The final corridor. Hey, you've been busy, huh? So, I've got a question for you. Do you think even the worst person can change? That everybody can be a good person if they just try? Alright. Well, here's a better question. Do you want to have a bad time? 'Cause if you take another step forward, you are really not going to like what happens next. Well, sorry, old lady. This is why I never make promises. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like these, kids like you should be burning in hell. Huh. Always wondered why people never use their strongest attacks first. And here it is, my favorite song in the game. You feel like you're gonna have a bad time. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sans fight. The hardest fight in the game. Playing Megalovania. What? You think I'm just gonna stand there and take it? You felt your sins crawling on your back. Oh, jeez. Our report showed a massive anomaly in the time-space continuum. Timelines jumping left and right, stopping and starting. I've been practicing. However, this was not in the practice. Until suddenly, everything ends. There was this one. Oh jeez, no! I messed up there at the end. Ow. By the way, a lot of people think this is poison because it's damage over time. It's not. It's the damage you received over time. It's literally your damage over time. I've seen a lot of videos on this part. You just jump right here. Ah, I messed it up anyway. Whatever. That's your fault, isn't it? This also was not in the practice. Nothing involving the Gaster Blasters was in the practice. That really suck. This is why I switched to the keyboard, because doing these jumping segments are so much easier with the keyboard. You can't understand how this feels. Oh, this one was... I think the gravity is different in both. Knowing that one day, without any warning, it's all going to be reset. Look, I gave up trying to go back a long time ago. And getting to the surface doesn't really appeal anymore, either. Because even if we do, we'll just end up right back here, without any memory of it, right? I hate this one. Darn it. No! Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am officially screwed. To be blunt, it makes it kind of hard to give it my all. Or is that just a poor excuse for being lazy? Hell if I know. All I know is, seeing what comes next, I can't afford not to care anymore. Ag! You're going to be alright. Chara, stay determined. There's no way I'm gonna do this on video and still have enough storage space left over to, you know, do anything. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.